down. It is Cloud9 taking on Gambit. We are on Vertigo, and it is picked by Gambit with Cloud9 starting off on the CT side. And already, we're starting to see a big push in, a fast push coming in from Gambit.
Yeah, and the pace in this matchup is going to be very interesting to follow. Do they want to play fast or do they want to play slow, James?
That's what it's going to be all about. Already those grenades coming in, though. Nafani takes a lot of damage. Less than ideal for him. They're still going to work their way in. Cloud9 keeping it very defensive. Bomb's going to get planted, but a bit of utility damage is coming back, as well as the Glock shots coming through. Alex has gone down, and well, Gambit got themselves in a nice position, but it's all about holding on from here. Still a bit of utility to be played out here for Cloud9 as they're biding their time.
There's a smoke for Cloud9. That's on Essetag, a kit on Floppy, so it is possible, it is doable. It's about finding these kills early on. Show's gonna wait for that flash to smoke that wall, and here it comes, Cloud9. Good trade, Inters with 2. 3-on-1 fast Essetag alone now. That smoke doesn't count anymore, man. You got it all to do, and it's not gonna be enough. 1-0 Gambit.
And there could be 2 players being pushed out to his fate right here.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh, yes, that's 2. That's so easy, and that is so important as well. Fight back from Messi, doesn't get anything away with it, and now Floppy 2 versus 5 here. Looking rough, isn't it?
Alex able to get away with a couple of kills, though. He'll chip at him. He's grabbed himself the Galil, but it's an easy finish off.
Some map control towards A-Round. They will play behind that smoke a lot, and there, I talked about it, the pressure onto Woxic. He's got to get away, because that kill would mean a lot for Gambit. Alex is going to be punished. Actually, Essetag's being punished behind that smoke, and that's the second kill from Nafani. Huge opening kill. 3 men down for Cloud9 in a matter of 5 seconds.
He got his skates on. Opened up with the first kill. He's looking for more as well as Woxic falls. And this is Nafani coming in and absolutely wrecking them. 1 by 1 they fall. Errors were made. And as Gambit, like you said, they've taken this mid control. They're still looking to hold on to it for now. Boots, oh, this could be huge. If Hobbit gets the timing on it, Alex spots him out. Spam comes. Oh! Alex is going to be sore from that one in the morning. Not what he expected at all. Hobbit got away with murder, 14 health, but still the numbers in their favor. Essetag's come on over. He wants to try and potentially find an even trade up in here. He's got Floppy alongside him as well. Hobbit's still hanging about, but he's just backed away in time. Oh, the timing on this is going to be very interesting. Hobbit's just holding.
Cloud9, they'll have to be proactive, and that is what Essetag is doing right now. Going in for the duel and gets taken out by Hobbit again. They're losing every single duel right now. Messi with a lot to do right here, also losing the duel. This looks way too easy for Gambit. 2 versus 5 now. Robbie trying to stand. Gets a kill, needs another one, and gets the second one as well. Stays alive with 7 HP here. There's a little bit of a chance for Cloud9 to fight back in this one, but it's up to Woxic, and Floppy's already done so much.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but like Essetag pushing there, he had Floppy alongside him for the longest time. Then Floppy went back and he still continues to push on it. They should have at least been able to begin a trade position if Essetag went down, had they kept that together.
Surely. And now you see the downfall of it. Woxic goes down, and there we go. Hobbit gets the kill as well.
Keeping Cloud9 in the dark, so for the British IGL here, it's going to be quite tough. This time around, we see Gambit with a different approach as well. Fast towards A, the retake comes in, but the kill don't go through. Floppy with the second one, that is pretty good from him. He's been the hero for Cloud9 in so many games.
He needs to be the hero now as well. He's done the damage to give him the numbers advantage, and well, we haven't been able to say that across many of these rounds. It's always been in Gambit's favor. Now you look, they went defensive, they've fallen back, and now they want to try and push back up on it again. They want to see if Cloud9 decide to move around, but Alex is still patiently waiting, despite being tagged up just a little bit.
Yeah, but there's 3 Molotovs available, and one of them will probably come in sandbags. It will right now, and now it's up to Alex to get something out of this round. Gets 1, gets 2. Fantastically done by Alex. Falls back. 1 versus 4 for sure. That's going to be a tough one no matter what.
Oh, he knows.
We know what he's capable of, though.
Well, they are waiting for him. Alex is putting his head down. Shiro's got no idea just yet. He's picked up extra utility to try and work with it. He wants to get the plant down, but it's not going to work out. Alex holds on, and he holds on.
Solution, and they brought a double AWP setup into the round. The only problem with that one was that they never got any action to see for themselves.
Also, how or where are Gambit of that double AWP setup right now? Because they've played only the A side, they've tried and fight a lot, so they might be punished later on. I'm talking about punished here. Woxic doesn't even have a chance to shoot.
Looks rough for Cloud9. Still got a decent amount of utility to play with. They're holding on to it as well. Feel once again, Floppy will have to come into question. He gets 1, but he needs more. He needs more, James.
He really does. Alex and Essetag, they are here. They've called in for the backup. But Gambit, they've still got plenty of time to work with here. All the utilities being spent out by Cloud9. Axel goes in for the kill, but he can't get it done. The spam's coming up. Shiro, he's dancing with him. He's toying with him, but he still gets it with the pistol. It's still in favor of Gambit. But Alex, he's on the side. He goes out for the spray down, but the refrags, the communication, it's all there for Gambit now. And Mezzi, we spoke about the double AWP setup being in play. He's tagged up Inters quite nicely. Oh, and he gets it. Now it's just Hobbit. It's a 1v1. This is doable. Mezzi looking to clutch this out. And it's a round that Cloud9 desperately need their money. It's in the dumpster.
4 versus 4. They don't have the man advantage. You could argue it's T-sided, you know.
Yeah.
But the kill here is going to change everything. Floppy being punished was taking a little bit of risk. Is that the go, though? It's just Essetai with that UMP. Not the best weapon you want to have in a 1v4?
No, certainly not, Maniac. Essetai here, though, he needs to come up huge. This is where he needs to be the difference maker in a fight like this. Hobbit's a little bit low, but he'll be more towards the back lines. Shiro has been tagged up a tad, but he's not completely softened up. Essetai getting the first. He needs to come in with a second, but again, it's Gambit. They're always good to bounce back. Health's a little bit low compared to the two Cloud9 players. Woxic still needs to get on the board, needs to do some huge impact with that AWP in hand. Mezzi was nearly the hero in the previous round. The time is ticking away, but Gambit don't care. They'll go in for the plant. Woxic's trying to get the spam. Nearly making it work, but it's not going to quite connect. And now, Cloud9 need to find a way in. All they've got to play with is smoke of their own. Potential to smoke the bomb down once they get into it, but look at the positions from Gambit. They're well aware they're completely surrounding it all. He just spotted Mezzi as well. He's got to be careful. Comes onto Woxic, but he gets the fast flick. He's managing to make it happen, and now this is certainly doable, but instantly, as Mezzi tries to work his way around the side, his teammate's fallen. He's going to go in for the backstab. He's going to try and make it happen, and he gets it done. Mezzi coming up huge, side swipes him.
Does he got it, though?
He doesn't.
He doesn't have a kill. I wanted to save games. I didn't want to ruin the moment. I didn't want to be that guy, the killjoy, the downer, but he doesn't have a kid, so it's just going to be a save. He's going to stay alive. Yeah, he does.
Nafny and Hobbit, they're up there. They're fragging out.
Oh, beautiful.
That's what you need to see finally from Cloud9. They tried to go aggressive on ramp multiple times. Big miss coming in from Shiro, and that's not going to be acceptable. He's expecting another push to come on through.
2 smokes, 3 smokes actually, 2 Molotovs this time around, so they could organize. Starts well with Essetai grabbing Shiro. Axel is good on the trade, but Alex will be the one besting him, and Inters will not be able to win that 1v4. Why did I say Axel? Sounds good as well. Look at the stack coming in for Cloud9. They have 4 players trying to defend that A ramp, that A side. It's been a point of contention. And now the retake is on. They've been trying to use that method for a while. But Nafany, do they know? Do they know about Nafany?
Oh.
I think he might have just been able to squeeze in. They don't seem to be aware.
No.
That's going to be an easy kill for Nafany. He gets floppy, and with that maybe the side, just putting down the steps. Essetai is also, that's lurk on lurk on lurk. No one knew Essetai was actually in speedwalk. Hobby will be there for the trade. Alex in the middle of the side. That is hella confusing.
He might not get checked, though. This is a question. Alex could do some serious damage from here because they feel like they've got control. Sandbags has not been checked. He's in a good spot for it, but his teammates are falling still. This is still a 4v2, and Cloud9's Alex needs to do a huge amount of work. Pops off one and gets the second. He's looking for the next. Inters is on the side, on the ramp. Alex checked it, but did not check close. Inters still looking up high. Alex is doing it all. He's managing to make it work. 3 swift kills from a genius position, but Gambit made the error. They did not check this.
That 1v2, now 1v1. The information game being won by Cloud9 right now because Alex, as we can see, had time to reposition. So it becomes a mental battle. Can you guess where your opponent is? That angle is really, really hard check.
Yeah.
Axel versus Alex, 36 versus 16. Could be the difference between 11-4 and 13-2, and Alex will make it the hero of that round, finding that opportunity.
As of right now, there's no doubt Gambit has been the better playing team. Essetai aggressive again this time around. They're waiting for him, they're punishing him, and once again finding the first kill. Nafny, he's been all over this A-bomb side. Time and time again, he finds the kill. Alex, 3 versus 5, you have to be proactive, you have to do something, but Nafny, he's waiting you.
They know he's waiting for it. Ooh. Alex still able to get the upper hand in that duel, making it a doable, winnable round for Cloud9 now in that 3 versus 4. He's grabbing a lot of information, but Shiro is waiting to punish. I thought he was in position with the sniper.
Oh. The nades coming out as well. Woxic needs to be careful. He's been chipped down. Messi's there on the side. He's trying to make it work. He's spraying away. Gambit needs to be careful, but Inters. Big headshot comes through. Woxic, he's already been softened up. Alex is doing everything once again, but is it going to be enough? 2 kills in this round. 2 players left to find. Woxic on the timing. They're not checking for him. And Shiro was waiting. The timing. Now it's Woxic to clutch. It needs to come up huge. He goes up into it, but it's not going to work out. Gambit get their first half. T-side Vertigo on their map pick 12-3.
Are coming in. They're not aware Gambit haven't purchased them. Moxie gets the bomb planted. And here we are, 5 versus 5 retake. That's what Vertigo offer you sometimes.
And that retake's going to be hard with both Hobbit and Nafani softened up just a little bit. The Glock from Alex doing some damage at the long range. He's patiently trying to make some kills happen. Finally gets one on the board. Shiro's popped his way in, and he's popping heads, but he needs to do a lot more than that. Shiro and Axel in a 2v3, and Axel so low on health, but Shiro, he's the one doing it all. Esetak's trying to come around the side. He wants to check the nod on the bombs. He's on to Axel, and he'll finish off Shiro as well. And that's the pistol that Cloud9 needed.
The time, a minute, more than a minute to play with. A lot of utilities to clear these kind of tricky angles where the pistol is going to play. And speaking of pistol, Hobbit is quite close guarded with Alex with the AK, and he gets the kill with the CZ. That's a key frag right here. Can he be able to pick up the AK and make more difference? So far, so good. But Cloud9, they're changing the course.
Yeah, Cloud9 are backing away. They don't want to fall into a trap here. They've been scared off for sure. Luckily, Mezzi is checking all the corners, all the angles right now. Nafani on the edge. He wants this push-up to come his way. He wants a couple of close-range deagle shots to be able to pop off. One found. But the spray comes through. They're being backed up here. It's nicely trading out. There's a big bit of damage done towards the Cloud9 players, but Shiro, he's unable to hit the mark. It's Comet. Oh, and he nearly gets it with a spray down, but Esetak. Oh, he hears the shots.
I think he's waiting for the second one. Is he
He
playing the long
knows.
game? Does he realize he has someone in front of him? I don't think he realized how close he was, but that's the first kill onto Messi. Alex, good for the trade, not quite yet.
Oh.
Nafni able to make it 2. That's the bomb on the ground. It's going to split it, maybe going for a third. Floppy's too fast on the trigger, but Axel comes in as a trade. Granite should be advantage T side, but Axe side might surprise everyone with that ledge position. Oh, Jacob P, good. He has to give up the position.
Axel wants to challenge some more, though. He throws the nade out, expects someone to be down there. Mezzi walks straight into it. He's just giving him the opportunity. And now, once again, Gambit with the numbers in their favor. Woxic having a terrible game, and he's about to deal with Nafani. The flash comes in, and Woxic goes down.
Perfect.
Gambit in a 4v2 to close this out 16-6. Alex has done everything possible alongside Esetak to try and fight back against the Gambit boys. But it has not been enough, and Axel, little does he know, Alex is behind him. Oh, he's made some noise now. This might give him a chance. He gets spotted. It would allow him to get a plant down. Certainly possible. Alex is an experienced, capable player.
He's got time, but he has nothing else to play with. That's going to be 3 quick kills or nothing because everyone from Gambit is coming from the same position.
Gonna jump on down. Fanny goes down first, but Hobbit easily makes quick work of Alex. 16-6, and Gambit take their map pick. Vertigo was impressive from start to finish, and Cloud9, well, they don't have the answers. It makes Esetak pay the price a little bit. They're going to start and push their way up mid. Axel taking a few pop shots in the dark through the smoke. He's able to connect one onto Woxic, but Nafani's in a good position. He's waiting it out. Mezzi runs straight into it. Oh, and he gets the second. Oh, that's just not good for Cloud9's pistol round. They're locked in, they're boxed in. And Gambit are throwing all the punches. Gonna try and deliver the knockout one next to Shiro. He found one, but he wants some more. Alex is a bit late to the party, chilling on the side for now. Sat at the top of mid with nothing to do. They got a bit of utility to play with, but ideally, it's just not gonna be something they can work with at this point.
Double peek. Perfect by Gambit. And you could see the read. We can talk about preparation. We can talk about anti-strategy, whatever term you want to use. Nafani in that Biblio position in the perfect angle possible. Leaving now only Esetak with a P51 smoke on the ground, but 4 targets to be found. Very complicated for him. He's got to take the risk, and it's not going to pay off.
With the long-range duel with the M4 right here, I like to set up this nade could go into hurt Cloud9 a lot if he's throwing that at the right timing right here. Oh, yes.
Oh. Nade goes up, lots of damage goes down. He's only getting one player, and actually, they will lose the M4. Floppy pushing on forward, the spray comes through. Shiro's able to tag up Esetak a little bit more. Is he going to check the corner for Alex? He seems to have a good idea that this is going to be playing out, but that's not going to work out. Alex is waiting for a flash to come through, and Axel, he's doing all the work, all the damage. The retake is on the go. Nice Molotov comes into the exact position they need, but Messi, he stands strong. He doesn't expect it from the side, and Esetak.
Been playing well so far, has 2 mates with him. It's a 4-man stack. This could be dangerous for Cloud9.
Big damage being done. Cloud9, they were the ones to do it last time around, and Esetak and Mezzi, they're pulling it back for him. It was looking very scary.
right now where the base and the bonuses are based on how well they place in the HLTV ranking.
Yeah, HLTV ranking is not exactly the same as skills, but as I'm talking about, Gambit is actually making it really costly for Cloud9. The good gamble coming out of the sky as even Messi will fall. What happened is the 4v1. Realize no one is behind him, there's no light, and then there's noise coming out of the room next to you.
Still winnable. No armor. But there we go.
This is involved. You've got a whole support system.
Had it been in a month from now, I would agree. You know, we could expect Cloud9 to be able to deal with that. But as of right now, it's still early. Alex, though, trying to do some work. Nafati has to get more than one. It's just not. Messi as well on.
That is the perfect example of it.
It's rather clean. It's rather clean for Gambit. I have to agree with you. Again, they
can handle.
They're experienced players. They should mentally be able to handle it. For now, though, this push coming in, Inters, they're just ready, they're waiting. Gambit may have lost the opening pick, but it didn't even matter. Everyone else is getting shut down. Messi's trying to find his way in. He's backed up by Woxic, but still. Gambit, they're well aware of this. The bomb needs to be picked up. Woxic on the plant. Plenty of time to go. He's got himself hidden, but Messi, he's gone now. Woxic to try and clutch it, but only with a Galil. He's heavily outnumbered, he's heavily outgunned, and Gambit pick up another.
Then suddenly, there's no smoke. So that's a win Molotov coming out of Shiro right here. Little detail, a little bit of nerdy action, but I kind of like it.
And that's why you're here. That's why I love it.
I talked to you about that explosion that could come when your back is against the wall. Shiro has been passed on the information. He saw them with the AWP. Now it's about Interns with the M4. First kill, and the trade is here for Axel as well. Good crossfire. That's 3 Cloud9 players. Oh, and 4th one from Shiro as well. And in a matter of 6 seconds, Cloud9's hopes are crushed.
And 5 alive. Gambit with the lockdown. Cloud9. They're not flying high no more.
Stag is playing a dangerous game right here. He's being segregated from his teammates. He's alone, playing behind that smoke. The main task of Cloud9 is taking mid, and a good kill from Stag. That's going to put the entire defense in disarray. We see on the minimap, Hobbit was willing to rotate because of that kill, but he doubles back. A good read coming out of the experienced player through the smoke. He finds Messi. Will it be unable to be traded? Yes, smoke in hand. Floppy will take that occasion all day, every day. Now Axel just a little bit late on the trigger. Just some damage onto Woxic and a potential 4v1 on the B side.
Tagged as well though. Shiro, he hits one. It's a leg onto Alex. He needs to get some kills. He's out in the open. He's pinned down completely. Axel trying to flank up into it, but Woxic well aware. And Inters sneaky pushing here.
Do they know about him? They know it's a possibility. I don't think they realize how deep he is. Axel alone with a lot of responsibility. No, Macy's too quick on the trigger. And then, poor Interns having the worst timing of his life. Alex with that easy kill 5v3 now. Cloud9 not exactly realizing how easy and free for the taking the A side is. But at the same time, I can understand why they want to take their time. 5v4, it's all about going through the motions, respecting the protocols. Don't let someone like Shiro in the AWP be the difference maker. Good spacing. Floppy's here to punish him. Hobbit will have no say in this round whatsoever. Oh, I say that though. Floppy being a little bit risky, my man. Got that haircut for free. Alex pushing in through the smoke. Easy 5v1. A clean round. Probably the cleanest we have seen from Cloud9.
Definitely. This was much needed from Cloud9. An execution at the end there. We get a 9-6 first half to Gambit, but Cloud9, especially on this important pistol round.
Well, look at this. We have it right here. That is the sign of Cloud9. Gaining life again, feeling good, feeling awake, willing to take the fight. Alex, best Nafani as the first duel, then it's now Interns. Poor Interns alone towards Banana. What can he do with the Glock? First kill, good trade. Good cross replacement, but he's completely alone now. Granted, the kill is here, but look at this. Abs completely open. That's now a 3v4, but the A-side will have fallen. Woxic not able to adjust. That's now a bomb plant, 3 versus 4.
Still winnable for Gambit, but it's all about the hold. 2 in their sight, and Hobbit down in pit for now. Smoke's going to go on out. I'm going to cut some of his vision off, but he's ready for them to push on in. He takes the first few shots, but he needs some backup for sure. They push on into him, and Hobbit's getting it done.
Very instrumental in the clutches and hasn't really been activated so far. Speaking of activated, we see the man Floppy himself able to adjust 2 quick kills onto Interns and Nafani. That's exactly what I wanted to see from him. That multi-kill ability that kind of propulsed Cloud9 into a good position. Finally, 5v3, time to breathe. It's a 5v3, there's no need to move. S-Attack, that is a warning, my friend. You know that sound. It's very singular, it's very particular. You know you're not supposed to re-peek. Granted, Floppy has a good position as well. They're going to use an interesting smoke, not towards spawn, but towards a C1 so that you can open that avenue and you can fight back. They found another smoke that could be a difference maker.
Well, the spray comes through. Essetag, you know, he's good for it. He taps away, but Hobbit finds Floppy at the top. He's taken out from Bird's Nest. This puts us in a 2v4, certainly in Cloud9's favor. Essetag just needs to not give him any more of an advantage in it. He fights back triumphantly against Hobbit. Will finish off Shiro as well. Grabs himself an AWP to pass on over to Woxic. The spam coming through from Floppy there. He's going to do some chip damage towards Nafani.
That's the kill. That's the kill they needed. But Essetag is alone anyway. Alex is going to be out of scenario, so it's all on Essetag. Good Molotov, M4 right, crosser placement as well, ready for the second one. Can he make it two? That would be the difference maker. He cannot. Inters just sits on him. You cannot do that. That's not fair. Woxic somehow winning the duel with the USP, and now Interns is alone in the 1v3. 80 seconds to play with. No HP, no Molotov, and Alex retakes him. That was too good to miss, or too bad to miss. Either way you look at it.
Points for trying.
Participation award.
It had to happen at some point.
I feel like Hobbit has been pretty much alone, but as I say that, the pop flash is perfect. Essetag's going to mow them down with the MP9. Floppy, man, I give you these 2 kills because your flash was golden. That's the difference made right here for Cloud9. They're being proactive. They're taking the fight. Alex is going to get rid of that A lurk from Hobbit, leaving Interns and Nafani in a 2v4. They have a full set of utilities to play with, but what's not going to miss this time around, and a clean round from Cloud9.
And Essetag, he's ready for it. Oh, just in the timing. He jumps up and he doesn't go down. He still gets the kill. Inter shuts him down eventually, but now it's up to Woxic to come up huge. He's come alive in these last few rounds. He's got the backup of his teammates now as well. Hobbit's lurk is non-existent as he's joined the site. He's come into the mix. The spray coming through there as well. Shiro still on the orb, still down on 44 health since that initial grenade that went down mid. Can he go in for a poke anywhere? Floppy's so low on health. Gambit need this round. It is crucial. And Alex, well, he's putting an end to it. Inters wants to try and make some magic happen, but now they're both in the same area. This is not what they want to see. Orb shot landed. Oh, they're not ready for it. Shiro, he gets it against Woxic.
Does a lot of damage to Shiro. Hitting a shot again. Fantastic. He's really come to life the last couple of rounds.
They gave Woxic the opening. But Axel's going to find one of his own. Alex spraying it out, but he's only able to get one. Woxic pushed back. They don't want to push into him, though. He's got the AWP, but they've got the site. The bomb has been planted, and Hobbit's position could be crucial. Axel's up high. He's got cover from the smoke, and he sprayed into one. Enough damage. Hobbit was there as well, but now his position's known. The grenades go out, and it's up to Essetag on Woxic, but Woxic all alone. Essetag can't even get the refrag in there as Gambit. They sit poised and ready to get to the 15th point.
The dual Axile wins versus Messi is worth $1 million. $1 million. Messi has no time to adjust, no time.
Smoke goes down. Backup's being called for. Axile's pushing on in and he's spraying out. He's done so much damage but couldn't net himself the kill.
Where was the smoke? How is he alive?
Luck. Wings. A lucky charm. A bit of that hope as well, you know. We've seen plenty of it throughout this game. Axel's just pushing on it. He's feeling it. He wants to close it out. He believes it can happen here. He's right on the side. He takes down Floppy as well, but then his teammate finishes him off. They're trying to give Cloud9 a way in. They've got to be oh so careful. He pulls out the pistol. It's not working out. Now it's all on Hobbit, but the nade comes in. Hobbit, he did it at a major before, and he's done it again when it matters the most. Grenades are flying, and Messi goes down 16-14, and Gambit take down Cloud9 2-0 in an absolutely brilliant inferno.